What's up, everybody? Welcome back to React Indie Mushoku Tensei, a jobless reincarnation. Listen, y'all. We're actually watching these ones as they come out, right? The new season's just dropped, season 2 core 2. Well, it's not the new season. The new course just dropped, season 2 core 2, you know. We are all the way caught up, right? Everything's already up on the channel already, so this is just the natural continuation of our Mushoku Tensei journey. We are in the city. We're in the academy, right? The most important thing, Rudy and Sophie, they're having a great time together. I have no idea where the story's gonna go now because they're just, it seems to be we're at a really good spot, like, for them. So, I mean, like, whenever the waters are clear, someone's winding up with a stone to freaking just splash it, right? So, we'll just kind of have to take things as they come from here. It's been no surprise, I think, that, or like, how should I say this? I don't think anybody would be surprised to see that, like, for me to say, like, Mushoku Tensei's been a kind of a roller coaster of a show for me, you know? I've definitely had moments I've really, really liked. Shout out Paul, shout out Soldat. I've also had moments I've really, really, you know, haven't really been on my wavelength, you know? Like freaking Slave Girl Julie or whatever. And, where I'm not even going to get into all of that, okay? This is, we're in a new core. We can walk into this with new energy. The entire season 1 and then first core season 2, I watched those all like together, so it was just a train of emotion. We've had a few months to cool off, okay? So if they get me mad or they make me really happy, that'll be like, you know, more of a pure thing here because there's no, I'm going into this, I'm enlightened going into this. I'm good. I'm good. I say this now. I'm just, there's no way it's gonna hold. But yeah, episode 13, the first episode of the new core, it just dropped like 3 hours ago or something. I just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. But there's really not too much to say. I mean, I could rant about all sorts of stuff, but like I said, I don't want to go into this ranting about something, right? I want the new core to make the first move, right? This is a reaction, not an action, okay? So they're going to make their action here, and I will react to it, because that's kind of what I'm here to do. But episode 13, season 2. Oh, Rudy. Was go with you. If there's any, one fun thing, if we watch this episode and I realize like, oh shoot, I forgot a lot of things, then I'll just go back to season 2 and grab all that information again. I feel pretty okay. I kind of scrolled over my notes one more time before starting this, but the nice thing about, you know, watching shows and having them all downloaded is I can just go back and look at things that I'm confused about. So hopefully we'll be good. Let's just jump into this episode though, without further ado. Episode 13, first episode of Core 2. Let's get going in a 3, a 2, a 1. Bang. Timer bottom left. Pip in the description. You know how that all goes if you want to watch the things there. But that's just for your viewing pleasure, okay? Leave your boy a like. Subscribe if you're new. Little pluggy plug action. Worship the Roxy panties. That's just the usual here. Shout out. Oh my goodness, my freaking subtitles. Show them. Sorry, Zenoba's line got hoed. I don't know. I assume Zenova just said good morning. Sorry, Zenova. Sorry, Zenova. Hi, Julie. They're like, dang, he in a good mood today. She always got a bag of fried chicken, bro. Oh, yeah. This would be a change coming out of the last core. If you become boss's man, so you'll never run out of you. Like, dang, yeah, exactly. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. Like, dang, he kind of changed. He kind of in good spirits. No wonder, bro. Basically, I'm goated now. Shut up, Fitz. Freaking Cliff. I know, I'm not gonna dig into Cliff. We're locked in. We're locked in. Thanks, Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. That's a weird thing to tell someone. You smell like you're in heat. Yeah, stop. Yeah, thank you. Reduce is Chodo. Oh, Nanahoshi was good. Asking for dating advice from Nanahoshi. You're throwing paper at me, bro. She probably was in the human world, right? Or like the normal world. Yeah, maybe one of the two other people. Was it Akito and Satoshi? Was that their names? Hopefully that's their names. Love language, quality time. Shout out. Radius is like love language, physical touch, and then he pogs. All right. Hi, Sophie. Go move. How do I actually do marriage? I guess, yeah, the customs. We don't really know how the customs work here. You need property, dog. Hmm. No gender roles. Tomorrow. They're all gonna be like, huh? Yeah. What are you doing, Dad? My doctor. I'm getting married to my doctor. Okay, Cliff. Got a little bit of that Millis faith ability, like, uh, I don't know what they would call him, but like apostle, freaking cleric. He got some clericism. You should live way outside your means. Like, way outside your means. That's a good idea. Honestly, bro, like, you still gotta, like, you're trying to settle down. Like, how are you gonna make money, you know? I guess you're, like, super OP. You can kind of do whatever you want, low-key on the sleazy, but... He's trying to solo this. A fixer-upper. That's what I need. I need a fixer-upper. Zonobo, what are you carrying? He's carrying like a club. What? Bro's got a... Why does... Oh, it's a fixer-upper. I feel like... Oh, are there threats in here? Okay, that's why he's got the club. This is my ghost mauler. Okay. This trio. This trio just makes me miss. But this trio makes me miss Eris and Rory Jerd. Because that was like the OG. That was like the trio. You know what I mean? And now we got these three guys, bro. Bullhead, Zenoba, and I don't even want to talk about Cliff. I'll let it slide. We're good. Let's see if they can club some ghosts. Dude, Cliff's scared, bro. He's sweating. Elementary? I guess if you do too much, you'll, like, hurt the house. That'd be funny. They actually, like, explode half the house. Hello? Anyone in the barrel? But stop breaking my boards, Zenoba. I'm never inviting Zenoba to my house. Bro's gonna break the place. Hello? Hello, hello? At least they're doing it in a group. They're not splitting up. I feel like with a house this big, you'd be so tempted to just split up into 3. Maybe only the spook comes out at night, though. Yeah. Sleepover! This is like Scooby-Doo. This is literally just a Scooby-Doo plot. I'm guessing there's some dude here that has some sort of... Yeah, like there's some dude that comes in and murders the people for some like ulterior motive that has to do with real estate. Yeah, who's Julie staying with? The other two should be fine. Who's Julie with? Thanks, Zenoba. Supportive friends. Big win. It's a shame we're gonna get jumped by a spooky. Maybe there actually is like a spirit here. Let's see. Okay, that's terrifying. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. They didn't see the scratch marks in the floor, bro. Oh no. They failed their perception check or their investigation check for the hidden door. Hello? Oh, there's an actual monster. Just kidding. F the Scooby-Doo. I mean, low-key, maybe it's a Scooby-Doo monster, but like... You know what I'm saying? We're getting the POV of this guy, too. Cliff! What happened to this room behind you? This wall. This wall has been, like, cut in half. Wake up! Rudius, I'm scared! Rudius with his, like, demon eye just sees Cliff's head getting cut off. It's gonna be like a frog. It's gonna be like a frog jumping around, bro. So no, but don't kill him when you wake up. Imagine he just wakes up. BAM! Alright, let me stop yapping. I'm just excited. I'm excited, bro. New episode. I'm out of water, so I can't give y'all any. I see you, Rudius. Maybe it's an invisible monster. It was up there, bro. You get down from there. Dude, he's ready to kill someone with that club. Oh, they found it. They found the... No, 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 no. They didn't find it. No. They didn't find the secret door. Hate to see it. You left your packs? Bro, your packs are gonna be ransailed. I like, you know, ran your pockets while you were gone. Ran your bags. I'm just waiting for like a head crab to just like jump on someone. Oh? Okay, terrifying. Scariest thing I've ever seen. Please don't do it. Please don't jump at me. That was rude. That was rude. I didn't like that. Okay, it's an actual... Is it an automaton? What is that thing? Zenoba, clutch it! No? Oh, it's real. Okay, it's coming. Yeah. Blast, 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 blast. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, damn, this thing is strong. Thank you, Zenoba. Ah, Zenoba, no! Are you good? I don't think he's good. Okay, no, he's fine. He's super fine. I kind of forgot if he got durability or just strength, but no, he's super. Imagine being scared. Ah, recite my poetry, my poetry! Is this thing a spirit like this? It might just be a monster. Dude, Zenoba OP. Cliff, come back. Charge up something big this time, yeah. Is it like a sculpture kind of thing? He's like, this sculpture is beautiful. Oh. Zenoba carried. Good move, Zenoba. Cliff, you're good. Don't sweat it. Yeah, at least you cast a spell. You cast the Exorcist spell, right? Like, go move. Bro, there's an entire, like, Matanaton. The craftsmanship. It's beautiful. No, wait, this is sick. This one actually moves and, like, does stuff. Yeah. No, Zenoba's right about this. Zenoba actually right. Rare Zenoba W. This is entirely something we should be locked into. Ooh, look, it has a bunch of things on it. Like maybe runes? Or maybe those are just decorations? That's nice of him to say. Zenoba's like, what can I say? Whoever lived here last, maybe? Well, we gotta figure out where this came from. You know what I mean? That's wood? Okay. Cliff, I'm starting to pog. Alright. Cliff has been killed. At least he's holding back his strength enough to not kill Cliff. That's a big win. Where did it come from? He's healing himself. Divine power, divine power, divine power. Yeah. Are we gonna find the scratch? Thank you. Bro, they got lucky buying this house, low-key. Well, not lucky, I mean, because they were buying the thing nobody else wanted to deal with. But, like, this is actually a freaking good find. I mean, it's a little bit lucky, but, like, good find, you know? They took a risk, that's why it's, like, I don't want to call it luck too much, but... This is definitely super, super good for them to find. I mean, it's perfect for Zenoba. This is, like, the perfect thing Zenoba could find. To make Zenoba into, like, a more of a playa. If this can actually become, like... used in the future. To increase our power level type deal. We'll see, though. Dang, he even left the notes? Who made all this? Oh, there's a person in there! Brain, nervous system, arrow. Dull? That is very worrying. Wait, I like this episode. This episode's kind of been chill. I'm kind of chilling. It pegged them? Oh, as intruders. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, where's his corpse? Or maybe his own creation destroyed him. That could be a move. But we don't see a corpse, so... I don't know. The case is, like, mostly closed. Bruh. He's one-armed carrying it. All right. Did y'all buy the house after all? I assume so. But I have spirit. I have spirit. Damn. But I need this. This is my thing, bro. This is my thing, bro. He'll be fine. He's literally Zenoba. I appreciate that. That's a good move. Yeah, good move. And he can come in to help every once in a while, too. It's not like, you know. Facts. Yeah, we should be chilling, though. Yeah, he lets it out and kills a bunch of students. Imagine. Home of my dreams. Automaton. Walk with Sylphie. Basically, we're up. Wait. Wait, she's cooking. She's a spy. Damn, they cleaned this place up. New windows and everything. New tiling. The roofers came in. The roofers came in so long ago, snow has accumulated, bro. Beautiful railing. That's sweet. That was a good move. That's really sweet, actually. That was like, yeah, good move. Really good move. Now give me your little goofy hand. Come on. Get in this house. Bro, it'd be so expensive to furnish this entire place. Bro's got new wood over there. He's got new wood in multiple ways. Holy shit, Rudius. That's a nice bath. I would bathe there. He was mad grinning talking about the bath. So just like new base of operations just dropped. Oh, okay. Still a work in progress. Yeah. Yeah. I almost forgot that I was going to be eaten. Okay, strange. Strange thing I said. That one was my fault. Give me my Dr. Pepper. Good communication. Appreciate it. Good communication. All right. bro just tried to lock in. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, you're like locked into that. It was, and I was rough. All right. He's like, are you fucking joking? Are you insane? Yeah, so now we're just like, how do we deal with her with the princess situation? That's kind of our conflict right now, I guess. Big win. I mean, damn. I mean, there's no way we time skip to the end of graduation in this arc, huh? I mean, there could be. I'm trying to just figure out what we're doing, you know? Because she's gonna. Okay, that's a very worrying line. Makes me think something's gonna happen and he's gonna disappear. Like against his will or something, you know? New OP or not yet? Next time, wedding reception. All right, we're just gonna do the marriage. All right, bet. That was a good episode. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. That was very solid. I mean, very like a very easy start. Like a nice. That was comfortable. That was a very comfortable episode. I'm chilling, bro. Good move. You know what I mean? Man, I'm curious what cause like okay, I don't want to bring up the elephant in the room because I don't even know if it's not even an elephant in this room. It's an elephant in like 3 rooms over. I'm just worried about like we're like getting married, we're getting a house, and it's like Eris is just out in the world and she has no idea, and she's gonna come back one day and be like, what the scout up? You know, like I don't. So it's like there's something crazy coming eventually. I've joked around before saying like the day that Eris comes back and cuts Sylphie's head off is going to be the most peak fiction day I've ever seen. You think I'm a maniac for that, but just I think there's like an incredible amount of drama that can come out of like a really really great drama, like peak drama that can come out of like Rudy and Sylphie, and then like Eris walks back into the picture, you know? So that's just in the back of my head whenever they're talking about marriage, just like, I wonder how well this is going to turn out. I'm a little worried. You know what I mean? Like imagine Eris and Sylphie fighting to the death over Rudy. That'd just be crazy. I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen, but I've joked around about that kind of like potential before for the story. So that's kind of random thought, but I can't help but think it. Like otherwise, like I mean, shoot, we got the Matonaton. That gives Zenoba something to do. I mean, I remember being kind of like bred about Zenoba a little bit because like I guess me and Zenoba were low-key on the same page with that, where he's like, I want to do more than just give money. And that's kind of what I've been saying. It's like, bro, what are you studying here? You're at this academy, but like, can we do something? So I like this for Zenoba. And he's honestly shown a lot of. I feel like he's grown quite a bit. I'll actually give it to him. Him like being. I mean, he did kind of go for Cliff's head a little bit, but he didn't actually like hurt Cliff. Cliff had to like cure one fingerprint bruise. You know what I mean? So Zenoba's he's getting in my good graces, and now he's actually doing something that like I think is like, oh, like he's passionate about this, and this is pretty sick, you know. So I'm definitely curious to see where this goes. I wonder how much damage could this guy do. He was already wounded. This automaton. His arms look like he was already broken up here. I wonder how much damage Rudy would have taken here, because like he doesn't really move. You know what I mean? It looks like he just kind of like froze rather than fight or flighted here, which is kind of a bad move from Rudy. Though he does have like his battle instincts have always been kind of lacking, poor guy, in comparison to like a lot of the other characters that are like more combat focused, where he's more magic focused. You know what I mean? Me getting worried about Zenoba, yeah, my fault. I was like, wait, Zenoba, you good, bro? No, he's chilling. He is chilling. And Cliff's always been a weird situation. Like, Cliff for me, I don't like how his character started, because I feel like his like plot line got severed with like him and Eris, and like not liking Rudy kind of just got like thrown out because he got a hard on for Elena Lee's. That's me being kind of crass and reductive. But the his relationship with Elena Lee's just kind of like got rid of, or like overrode all the stuff of his character built up to that point about like him being antagonistic towards Rudy. That kind of all went away, you know? And so that was something I remember like being kind of like bruh momented about, because I always like I like when Rudy gets pressed by people, especially if it's like for reasons that like especially if it's for reasons that are kind of deserved. That's why I really liked the Paul episode in season 1, right? That was so goated because it's like I'm kind of agreeing with Paul, but I'm also kind of agreeing with Rudy. So it's like it's a tough situation. And so like Andy's getting pressed, so it's like okay, I like watching Rudy have to like deal with like getting called out for behavior of his, right? That's why Eris as a character I really whoa, Freudian slip. That's why Eris as a character in season 1 was so goated because she would constantly just like not take his shit, That's the reason I liked her so much. In season 1, right? That's why I used the word liked. So I really enjoyed that kind of thing. So I feel like that was kind of abandoned a little bit with Cliff. Like they were building up to something and then they just kind of changed their mind a bit. That's just how it felt. I could go back through those episodes and like actually grab the lines if I wanted to like prove it better, but I don't think it's really worth the effort. I don't even have those downloaded anymore. I'd have to re-download them. But for those reasons, I was kind of bra-momented on Cliff. This was a good Cliff episode, though. I appreciate Cliff. Just like personality-wise, like him being kind of a little bit of a coward, being like, exorcism! And then he runs away. That was funny. I appreciate that. And then his relationship with Elena Lee's, it's like, he likes the woman not for her body, but for her, despite, he's like, I love you even if, you have this curse and whatever, and she, so I like that relationship. That's kind of sweet, but I don't know. I'm still kind of mad on him, but I feel like he's made a step in a good direction in this episode where it's like, okay, like look at him doing things, having a bit of personality, making some moves, being a bit of a scaredy cat. I thought those were fun. And then Zenoba got something to do. So yeah, this was a really good episode for fleshing out these two bozos, which I appreciate because these two bozos were not really my boys, but they're slightly more my boys now. Gotta give them credit where it's due. Sophie, Rudy. It's like the thing is like I'm not super emotionally invested, but I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm just fine with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, this is good. This is good for Rudy. Sophie's having a good time. It's good. I think it's good for Sophie. They're both just in love, doing their thing. This seems like very respectful of, like they're pretty respectful of boundaries, pretty good communication, right? Like that's what all of season 1 or the first core was like about, was making this come into fruition, And when we kept getting distracted, like confused about the Fitz nonsense, like all that confusion, it was just cutting through all that confusion. And like obviously the erectile dysfunction thing, but so it's like now we're like, okay, like we're good, we're happy, we got a new house, we're up, we're basically up. This episode was the we're up episode. Animation wise, there was one weird shot. Can I maybe find it again? There was one shot that looked so strange to me. It really distracted me for a moment. Overall, I mean, it seems about. I'm not really good at telling if animation's that good or not. I'm gonna be real. Like I can tell if it's really bad or really good, but like I'm not super good at the in between. Just to be honest, it's not my eye. But overall, it felt like about the same as the last core, right? I mean, nothing too crazy, but right here. It was like right. It was when they were wandering around. There was one shot that was freaking crazy. Yeah, right here. Let me just let it play. This cut down confused. Okay, I guess it's just because we're from the perspective of the doll thing and we're looking through the hatch. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. At first, I thought they were going downstairs, and I was like, bro, they teleported to the bottom of the stairs. What happened? Okay, now that makes more sense to me in retrospect. Okay. Okay, that just looked strange to me on my first look. Okay, that makes more sense now. Dude, what else even happened in this episode? I mean, Julie, I don't even want to talk about. Julie, I don't know if I will ever like Julie. Just because Julie's whatever. I don't know. She's just a kid. Whatever. She can maybe have a good arc in the future or something. These two, freaking Persona Linea, is that what these guys' name are? Let me check again. I'm kind of not super, like, attached to, yeah, Persona and Linea. These two, I don't know. I don't really have much to say on these two. I think that is, they're not really my move right now. I just like, it's kind of that archetype of like they're like popular girl archetype, but they're like popular girls that submitted to Rudy. And that's just kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm what I'd be curious about. Let me just put it this way, right? Because this is like forward thinking action as opposed to past thinking. I'd be curious how they can use these characters anymore as just like the whole like with their dynamic with Rudy being like very subservient now, like calling him boss, being like, oh, you know, he's gonna get us pregnant just by looking at us or whatever. What do you say? Or what'd she say? Oh my god, I just got cut off. Give me my subtitle, please. He's a threat to the chastity of every girl in school, meow. Get too close and you'll end up pregnant. I mean, they're kind of just trolling a bit. I won't take that too seriously, but I don't know. I don't really know how to, like these characters have kind of, like, what are we going to do with them when they're just kind of, like, now, like, they kind of feel like Rudy's pawns a little bit at this point. Or, like, compare it to, like, Zenoba or something, who Zenoba, like, pushes against Rudy and is like, please give me this thing, right? I don't know, like, they seem a bit, they're not as fleshed out, right, is kind of how I feel about them, but I'd be curious to see if they would get, like, what forward action they could get, other than just being, like, Julie's babysitters or something. You know what I mean? But it's like, well, what am I even looking for, bro? We're just at the academy chilling, and we're gonna get married tomorrow. What kind of marriage conflict are we gonna have? Like, has Sophie, I think, has talked... Yeah, Sophie's talked to freaking the princess at the end of last episode, right? Or at the end of last core. I'm pretty sure we're pretty much good. So what's gonna go wrong? Nanahoshi experiment could go wrong. I mean, turning point, right? That's how the show works. They hit us, we'll be chill for a moment, and then we'll get like, Omega Lol turning point, and then everything goes wrong. So it's like, well, what's the next turning point going to be? The problem is I don't know if you can really predict that well. Because I feel like the entire kind of point is that the world just slams you down big style, right? Oh, I'm chilling. Oh, there's a weird orb in the sky. Oh, I'm chilling. Oh, Eris just left me. My emotions. You know, well, that was predictable, obviously, as being a problem. That's a bit of a different situation. But, or like Orsted. Orsted's a way better example, right? Oh, I'm chilling. Oh, everyone gets almost team wiped, you know? Well, Rudy gets freaking brought back to life. But did he even die? I think or was he just, yeah, I mean, he went to Man God. I don't know if he died or if he was just like in a coma. I mean, no, he was probably dead. I don't know how good the healing magic is. Either way, though, he got slammed. Right? So, like, what's the next thing gonna be? You know, is it gonna be something like Eris walking back into the picture? Probably not for a while. I mean, I don't know why she would come to a magic academy. But, like, that could be something on the horizon. I mean, Roxy. I still kind of feel like Roxy and Rudy were kind of set up as, like, a future relationship thing. Right? It was always, like, Roxy Rudy, Sophie Rudy, or Eris Rudy. Right? It was like, choose your adventurer, choose your character, right? And Roxy never got a play, so like, but I don't really take her as like someone that would make a super big problem out of that. I feel like she's kind of chill with it. I mean, I don't think she'd be happy about, like, if she, it's like, damn, I really was catching feelings for Rudy, and now that he's attached to Sophie, I kind of feel like I've noticed it a lot more. It's like, damn, I feel horrible about this now. It's like, I realized that I actually loved him as soon as he wasn't mine anymore. One of those type beats. So I could see something like that being a problem on the horizon, and like, so I guess the love triangle type behavior could always be a problem. Otherwise, I mean, we just got Body Gotti making Body Gotti moves. He's been chilling. We got we're making a mecha army with Zenoba. We're basically up. We're super OP. Slob on my knob. I'm very curious about if this plot thread of like who was the guy that made this will get resolved, or if that literally is just like, let's give them a free plans on how to make automatons. You know what I mean? Like, is this going to, because this did feel like, if this is the end of the automaton, like how this came to be thing, then it's kind of like they just got it for free, Loki on the Shleezy, so I'd be curious if there's actually like a bigger project in the works where like maybe like automatons are going to be a threat in the future, and like this was the precursor to it. It's like, oh, we know what this thing is because we found the instructions for them. There was also in that book, let me just look at the book one more time, the freaking human nervous system. Where was that book? Right here. Wait, frick. Right here. Yeah, there's a freaking... Somebody's been doing crazy anatomy lessons. Look at all this nervous system diagrams. That's incredibly impressive, isn't it? For, like, this time period. To freaking catalog the human. I feel like usually, well, I'm kind of going to historical, but like historically, this kind of like you would like a lot of people that would study anatomy would have to be grave robbers, you know, and it would be like kind of a taboo thing to like peel someone open and look at all their juicy parts, you know. So maybe that's why this guy, maybe it's like I'd be curious what's the level of like medical anatomical understanding in this world, and is this guy like ahead of the curve? And maybe it's not even the automaton part that's like super oh, the arm in the back was meant to be broken. Okay, maybe the automaton part wasn't meant to be, or wasn't even the super taboo part as much as the freaking, you know, the peeling people open part was. That was kind of attached because it looks like, I guess maybe, okay, wait. Maybe the doll doesn't have a human nervous system inside. Maybe I read that wrong. Let's look at it again. I think not actually, because this arrow isn't going to the doll. This arrow is going to a diagram that we only see half of. I thought this arrow was going to the doll, which made me think that there was a human body inside the doll or something crazy. Like we put a human brain in here and we have some nerves running through the pipes, or it might. I don't think it's actually a flesh construct. It was probably just like, this is how the human functions. This is like, I need to replicate that with magic, right? That was probably more so what they were doing here. They probably, because they would have called that out, wouldn't they? There was a person in here. Rudy would have said something like that. So I'll run back that idea. Because then, yeah, I mean, Zenoba's like, it's a moving doll. That, like, if it required body, like a human body or like some sort of nervous system, you know, we have to grave rob in order to do this. That would do such a freaking negative, scary turn on Zenoba's doll making in the future. So I don't think that's the case at all, actually. But I kind of glanced at that and we didn't really get a look at it very hard. Researching the doll. I'm kind of a little curious, though. Maybe they were researching the doll. Maybe they didn't make the doll, because look at their diagram. The doll's already cracked here. The doll's cracked. Maybe this was actually broken. There's cracks down here. There's like these weird booties on it. So yeah, maybe the guy was researching the doll. He didn't make the doll. He didn't make the doll. It was just his notes on how on the doll, and then he got killed by it. Though then the question is, where's his body? We would have seen his corpse somewhere in here, right? Body, you know, we'll see a skeleton or something. I don't think the doll ate him or buried him. I don't know why a doll would bury someone. I mean, we don't know how smart this thing really is. So Nobu really just powered it off by holding onto its head long enough, so. Yeah, so I guess he was studying the doll. That means where did the doll come from? I'll write that in my notes. Where did the mecha doll come from? Question mark? Yeah, and then reverse engineer. I'll also write that down, because that's kind of what we're now going to have to do, is reverse engineer mecha dolls. So yeah, I could actually see this as a future plot point of like, this guy seemed to have been ahead of the curve on researching this thing, but presumably somebody made this that wasn't this guy, which means that they're still out there. And then presumably there could be more of them. And since they're dangerous and they're antagonistic immediately, that can be really, that could be very, very threatening in the future, right? So okay, F it we ball. Mecha doll onslaught. That's gonna be our next arc, baby. Who's to say? Oh, I had one more thing to say, but I just forgot it. It was something about Selfie, I think. Selfie-etti! Selfie-etti! Wait, did I really just forget that for sure? That'd be kind of bad RNG. Hi, Selfie. Yeah, I guess I did. El Bozo, El Memory. Alright. Is there anything else? I mean, I'm kind of good about that. We didn't get the new OP yet, so that should be fun next episode, I assume. Mushoku Tensei Sunday, right? Tensei Sunday. That kind of got some moves to it. But yeah, I mean, we're studying magical things. We're studying mecha dolls. There could be more mecha dolls on the horizon. We're in a city of wizards and magic, so I wouldn't be surprised if the guy's in here, or the girl, or whoever. Maybe it's, who knows what it is, but you know, we got like people like Body Gotti, who's an entire demon, so it could be like any type of person, because it's a very diverse community here. But oh, I remembered what I was gonna say. It wasn't even about Sylphie. If Zenoba makes a sex doll, I'm losing my mind. Right, or if Rudy makes a sex doll or anything. If we, am I wrong for that being like that's I feel like the one logical endpoint for this in the story is like, you know what I mean? Where it's like we've been a little pervy with the dolls before. They've been a little scandalous, or like figurines with removable clothing. It's like, oh, let me just do a moving doll with removable clothing. You know what I mean? It only takes so many steps until we're there, right? That would be a crazy place to take that concept. I will just say that much. If we get the freaking Imagine the end of the story is the Zenoba like sex doll freaking factory pumping out, and that's how he becomes rich, the next merchant king. My goodness, that would be insane. That would be absolutely ludicrous. But honestly, y'all, I think that's all I really got for this one. Episode 13 of Mushoku Tensei Season 2. Pretty chill episode. I think I enjoyed it. I thought that was a good episode. Seam. There's the word seam. But yeah, so not too much for me to say. I'm excited to see where it goes. Ready for next week. All right, bet. On to the next. Episode 14 should be exciting. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe. If you are new, blah, blah, blah. Comment down below if you have anything to say, or join the Discord and talk to me or the Mushoku Tensei fans there. That's all in the description. But until then, until the next episode, episode 14, that's all I got for you tonight. I'll be seeing you then.